Hi guys, it's Lita. So today I'm going to be doing the Goth Tag. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this tag because I wanted to do this tag. I think it's an interesting tag. So let's get on with the questions. I'm just looking down because the questions are on my phone. So yeah. So the first question is, how long have you been goth? I think I started in high school and it carried on in college, but I wasn't like the typical goth person. Like, I didn't wear all black all the time. When I was in high school, I was in Catholic school, so you couldn't, but I mean, the only way that I deviated from the rules was wearing docs and black nail polish. And yeah, so but I've always been kind of a spooky kid, and I just didn't realize that that's kind of a gothy thing to be. It's always been with me. I've just been fucking spooky. So the next question is, how were you introduced to goth? I wasn't really. I just okay, so I guess story time. So me and my best friend at the time were up in her brother's room looking for metal CDs, and we came across a Typo Negative CD. And I know there's going to be sighs because I just said that, but I was intrigued by their cover, and then we tried to look for their videos and stuff like that, and I was like, this is cool, Black Number One is a badass song. I can get down with this. And I was just like, this is what I need. This is my aesthetic. I need to be like this because this is what's going to keep me sane and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I got introduced to goth, because they just seemed very spooky and metal at the same time, and just black and green, and those have been my favorite colors since I've found out about that band. So what gothic subgenre would you put yourself in? This is kind of a tough one. I used to have a lot of romantic goth clothes, but when I transferred down here to Georgia, I left a bunch of them up there, and I'm super sad about that. I left my big shit-kicking platform boots that go up to your knee and stuff up there, and they were almost brand new, and I hate that. But yeah, I had a bunch of romantic stuff. So romantic goth, but to be honest, I have to wear a uniform almost 6 days a week, so the only time I really get to dress up is when I do videos or on the weekends. Sometimes I throw on the pretty shit, but a lot of the times it's shirts this and shorts, because I live in a fucking ridiculously hot ass state. So did I answer that? Yeah, romantic. That's what I'd like to be in, what I used to be in. What do you believe to be the basis of goth subculture? There's always been gothic people. I know a lot of people say it originated with punk, but there's always been dark people in history. Edgar Allan Poe, I'm pretty fucking sure he was fucking goth. You know what I mean? Have you seen pictures of him? He looks like a fucking goth to me. So yeah, it's just been, it's not it didn't start with punk, but I think it got more recognition with that, and then it grew out. So that's gonna be my answer for that. Number 5 is, what do you dislike about being goth? I don't really dislike anything. I don't really care if people stare, like, whatever. That doesn't bother me. I really don't, like, have a problem with it at all. There's nothing that's bothered me. Even, like, if I, like, got, like, teased, I was like, whatever, who cares? Like, I don't care. Like, why should you care? So, I don't really have anything that makes me dislike being like this. What did your parents think of it? Okay, so my parents were kind of strict as far as like hair color, so I always had like natural hair, but like, to be honest, like, my hair is actually black, so it's not really a problem if you're goth, but I liked colored hair. I always wanted colored hair, so I had to wait till I got to college for that. But as far as like what I dressed like, they didn't care. Like, I mean, like I said, like, my parents knew, like, from the beginning when I first started like setting up our Halloween decorations when I was like super little, that I was spooky. So yeah, they just, I guess, like, my mom kind of influences it, and my dad, like, is just like, what are you gonna do, you know? Eyebrow or no eyebrow? So I have my eyebrows. I like my eyebrows. I did pluck them a little bit to get them like this when I was a teenager, but I don't want to shave them because I cannot draw a straight line to save my life. So the thought of drawing eyebrows in every single day is just the scariest thing ever. So I will never shave my eyebrows off because of that. So, and I like my eyebrows. I think they're okay. I don't need to have different eyebrows every single day. God, it sounds so tedious when I think about people like drawing their eyebrows on. I'm so impressed that they can do that every single day, because I would just be like, nope, it's a no eyebrow day. So what is your favorite band? My favorite band is Typo Negative. They will always be my favorite band. They are on permanent hiatus. Peter Steele died. That's actually coming up, that anniversary, so it's kind of sad. But they'll always be my favorite band. I will never not stop listening to their music. I don't care if that makes me sound like a fucking poser. That's the band that got me into this shit. They will always be my favorite band. Your opinion on Marilyn Manson? He has good songs. That's an opinion, right? I don't know what else to say about that. Like, I don't know. He's not that controversial, to be honest. Like, yeah, he had boobs on one album, so what? But he's fine. I like Lunchbox. Lunchbox is actually a really fucking decent CD. So I lost one of my questions. Oh, what were your baby bat days like? I feel like I kind of talked about this already, but yeah, I was in high school. Like, I wore docs, I wore black nail polish. A lot of the like guys in my high school, which, like I said, was Catholic, were like, why do you wear that color? I'm like, why do you fucking care? Like, let me just be the fucking weirdo. Senior year, I tried to assimilate a little bit, but I still was like kind of fucking weird. So I guess it like worked to the extent that, like, you know, I like hung out with like some of the cool kids, but I was still like the fucking weirdo of the bunch. Like, as far as like makeup and stuff like that, I don't know, like, it's like, is my makeup ever good? No. So I think it's always like a struggle for me. So I just, you know, wore a bunch of band tees, and I rocked Jenkos. They were black. I was specific on the black color. I had a couple that were like, you know, regular jeans colors, but my favorite pairs were like black, or they were a jean color that I drew all over, and I still have those pants, and they're pretty awesome. So yeah, it's just, there weren't, to my knowledge, that many like goth people that I knew. Alternative people, yes, not goth people. So I just kind of did my own thing, and you know, I dressed how I wanted to dress, and wore band tees, and did not like heavy eyeliner. I just did like black liner, like not like this, just, you know, like a line on your lids and a line at the bottom, nothing on the waterline, and that's pretty much it. And I just listened to a shit ton of Typo Negative, and like, that was my baby that day. So yes, comment down below if you guys have done this video. I would like to see your video. I've watched lots of these, so it inspired me to do this one. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on other social media. I follow back on all my links will be posted down below, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.